Hello and welcome back. So we've looked at strings, we've looked at lists. Now let's look at the last sequential data type we have, which is tuples. Tuples are used for grouping data. So we have an example of a data structure, a mechanism for grouping and organizing data to make it easier to read. So here we can see year born is equals to Paris Hilton 1981. So we have grouped data concerning Paris Hilton in year born. Now a tuple can be used to group any number of items into a single compound value. Syntactically, a tuple is a comma-separated sequence of values. Although it is not necessary, it is conventional to enclose tuples in parentheses. Tuples are useful for representing what other languages often call records. Some related information that belong together, like your student record, for example. Now, a tuple lets us chunk together related information and use it as a single thing. Alright, now let's see tuples. So for instance, employee is equals to, I say, name, comma, or the name of the employee, which is let's say Godwin. Alright, then we have age, let's say 54. Then we have salary, for example, so let's say 100,000. Okay, this is 100,000. Now here I have a tuple. So we say a tuple is just a comma separated values. Okay, so if I want to check the data type, say print type, and we say employee, we save this and let's open our terminal. Alright, so let's say Python exercise.py. Alright, when I run this, you see that it returns the value tuple. Alright, so employee is a tuple. Okay, so the tuple is just separated values, but by convention, for easy readability, it's best you put tuples inside parentheses. Okay, it's best you put tuples inside parentheses, and when you do that, you see that it still returns a tuple for us. Okay, it still returns a tuple for us. Now, just like how we have string and list indexing, you can also index in tuple. So if I want to print out the employee name, for example, I will say employee. Alright, name is at index 0. So if I save that and we run it, you will see that it returns the name Godwin. Alright, now another thing we're going to look at is what we call tuple assignment, okay, or we can call it tuple unpacking. Alright, now Python has a very powerful tuple assignment feature that allows a tuple of variables on the left of an assignment to be assigned values from a tuple on the right of the assignment. So for instance, I have this employee record. Now I can break this down into 3 different variables. Okay, I will say name, comma, age, comma, salary is equals to employee. Alright, so by doing this, I have unpacked these values to these variables. Now take note that the number of variables must be equal to the number of values. If not, you are going to see an error. So if I say salary, print salary for example, you'll see that it returns the salary for me, which is 100,000. Alright. Also, tuples can also be put in other tuples. Okay. So let's say we have an employee, we have the salary. What if we want to say, let's say this is a school and our employee is taking some courses. So I can have another tuple inside and I would say that one of the subjects is taking is chemistry, while the other subject is biology. So if we do that, we currently have a tuple in another tuple. So while unpacking, I need to be very careful. So now I've added another item. Take note that just like how we have nested lists, we also have nested tuples. Okay, and the same way Python would read a list in a nested list as a single element. That is the same way it reads nested tuples as single elements. So I'll just add one more element. I'll just say courses is equals to value. So that if I print courses, you'll see that it's going to print a tuple that we've put in here. So let's say courses. Set this going to be equals to the tuple of those courses that we have put in. Alright, now we also have some tuple methods. Okay, if I want to count the occurrence of something, let's say I want to count the occurrence of Godwin, for example, in this tuple. So this example might not suit us. Let's say we have a tuple of numbers. Okay, let's say we have nums equals to, let's create a tuple, let's say 34, 67, 12, 67, 89, and 4. Okay. Now, if I want to count the occurrence of 67, I will simply say print count, print the nums dot count. Alright, then the value I want to count. So I want to see the occurrence of 67. I want to count the number of occurrences of 67. So if I run that, I'm meant to get the value of 2. Okay. Another method is the index. Alright, so this index will give me the value at a certain index number. So if I want to print 12, 12 is at index 2. Alright, so if I say index, I'm going to index and I save this, to run it, you see that I have okay, it's going to return the index given a right. So we were meant to use 12, okay, not 2, because 2 does not exist in our tuple. So if I run this again, you see that we have 2. Okay, because 12 is at index 2. Okay, the value 12 is at index 2. Alright. Now we also have some other built-in functions. Like if I want to check the length of my tuple, I will say length of nums. Okay, and when I run that, it will return 6. So I have 6 items in my tuple. I can also convert a list to a tuple. So let's say I have a list, for example. This currently is a list. But if I want to convert it to a tuple, I will just use the tuple like this. and typecast it. So when I run this, you'll see that it comes out as a tuple. Okay, this is the parenthesis here. So this is all on tuples. Thank you very much, and I expect to see you in the next class.